His next pair, Brandon Jefferson and Jamie Marsh. Marsh on the right side here, the number 9 qualifier. Jefferson was number 8. This could be a really good side-by-side matchup here.
Viene track support para Swap Fabrication por el carril derecho. Ya tú sabes, Jamie Marsh. Carril izquierdo, Brandon Jefferson. Ahora ha sido Import 2 Civic en la categoría All Motor enfrentándose. Luego viene, mira, un Import versus Domestic. Una Civic que también no se deja.
So the pair of imports out of Connecticut, New Jersey will inch forward. Jefferson into the pre-stage lights as we wait for Marsh to join them. As these two tough competitors will get ready to go side by side down the quarter mile. Green lights a pair. Jefferson with a slight edge. Can he hold off Jamie Marsh to the finish line? Yes, he does. Brandon Jefferson moves on. 9:33.01.46. Better on the tree. Moving on to the next round. Jamie Marsh at 9:52 at 1:47.
9:33 para el carril izquierdo. Jamie Marsh causa perdida con 9:52 por el carril derecho.
Import versus domestics here on the start line now. Sean Calabrese and the Firebird there on the Coors Light side. Napa's side going to be Mahmoud Aglan and that white and black 92 Civic. He was your number 2 qualifier. Calabrese was number 18. These two were separated by just over 2/10 in qualifying.
Carril derecho, Mahmoud Aglan. Óyeme, con el respaldo también de la gente de Swap Fabrication y el track support por el carril derecho, la Civic All Motor. Cualificando el número 2, la Civic con 9:17 se enfrenta al número 18. Óyeme, con 9:41, el Firebird.
Aglan is in, Calabrese is in, the lights are down, wheels up start there for the Firebird, planes him down out there. Out in front is going to be the Firebird. Here comes Aglan at the finish line. It's going to be Sean Calabrese. 9:48, 9:138 is Mahmoud. Only a 9:59 on the hit there. Calabrese moving on around number 3. Also, reminder to all my crew guys out there, do not stand behind the car when it's staging, please. We got a lot of racing to go. We got to turn and burn car, so please help us help you.
Otro import que nos mandan para el vagón. Óyeme, carril derecho. Lleva todo el fin de semana Willy tras Willy. La gente de Canadá por el carril derecho. Oye, Chad Steven por el carril derecho cualificando en la posición número 4 con 9:20. Número 13, el carril izquierdo con 9:30. Checate el Willy del carril derecho.
Red light for Chad Stevens, so Scotty Duncan will make it another round win with a 9:36 or 9:47. Grandis Racing, stick shift to the lanes, please. Grandis Racing, stick shift. Need you to the lanes, please. Grandis Racing, stick shift. Need you to the lanes, please.
And Wild Street is on standby. Wild Street, you're officially on standby.
Categoría Stick Shift, categoría Stick Shift. Favor de bajar a los carriles. Categoría Stick Shift. A los carriles ahora.
So Jordan Costello, Kenny Martinez will get ready to go side by side here. Martinez, the Napa side, was your number 1 qualifier with a 9:09, and then running 19s pretty consistently after that in a 9:27 with a K-Series powered Civic in the right lane. He's the one to keep an eye on. Jordan Costello, left side of that Civic, a 9:35.4 was good for number 16 of the field, but we've seen things have not worked out for the faster car so far.
Real quick, drivers, make sure those cars are wiped off. Get them underneath the wheel wells, the fenders. Make sure those cars are completely dry so we don't have any water getting up on the racetrack.
Jordan Costello por el carril izquierdo. Carril derecho cualificando número 1 con 9:09.
Issues for Kenny Martinez. Jordan Costello with the drive back through the finish line. 9:66.8 for the dub for the number 16 qualifier. Kenny Martinez was out in front, and something happened between the 8th and the 1,000, and Costello goes driving by him through the finish line.
Así mismo el número 16 elimina el número 1 cualificando con 9:09 pasando a la siguiente ronda Jordan Costello. Carril izquierdo, TB80, carril derecho, James Steinmetz.
So once again, we have called stick shift to the lanes for round 2. Once again, Greatness Racing stick shift to the lanes for round 2. Wild Street, you're going to be on standby. Wild Street, you're on standby. Shift and Shane Stymist, right side. Left side, TB Adi and the Integra out of San Diego. They were your number 7 to 10 qualifiers here. Get ready to duke it out in a classic import versus domestic matchup.
Viene carril izquierdo. TV en el Inter. Uy, tremendo Willy para el carril derecho. El Mustang. Mejor reacción para el carril derecho. Vamos a ver si el Inter arriba lo logra alcanzar. A ver si lo coge. Y toma, carril izquierdo. Pasando con 9.34 Honda Power, como le gusta a mi panita Johnny Nitro.
Shift and Shane was out in front to the last bit there. 32 thou finish line. As that will conclude second round of 4-piston racing all motor. First round here of Extreme Front Wheel Drive going to be on deck now. Brought to you by Real Street Performance. Victor Alvarez reset the K-Series record in qualifying with that 781.7 that he ran. To his right is Michael Manley in the number 16 spot, who squeaked himself into the field with a 99.8 and a $1.90. Now, that being said, Michael Manley and the Ramey Racing team, I believe, have more left in this car. This car has been quicker and it's been faster than what it did in qualifying. Victor Alvarez, he's been stout so far here for the man up from Tampa. We're going to keep an eye on this pair. This could be potentially a fantastic side-by-side matchup.
Número 16, el carril derecho, Michael Manley. Le toca enfrentarse al número 1, Víctor Álvarez, por el carril izquierdo, que viene de correr 7.81, 7.99. El mejor tiempo para el carril derecho. Vamos a ver cómo le va en esta ronda a la categoría X Front Wheel Drive. Dímelo, panita mío, hondero. Llegó lo que nos gusta. Víctor Álvarez.
So how about this, gentlemen? I was just told that Victor Alvarez, he has never won a round of racing at the Haltech World Cup Finals presented by Wasco, and he's your number 1 qualifier, taking on a former number 1 qualifier, Michael Manley, on the right-hand side.
Pre-stage beams on for the pair, and now we wait to see who will stage the car first. And so far, it looks like neither driver wants to be the one to go in.
Oh, and starter Mikey K's walking up, and Mikey says, all right, he's had enough. And Michael's pointed them in. Now they have been ordered to stage. If they don't go in, Michael can disqualify both drivers for refusing to stage.
He is counting them down right now. He is not happy. He needs these two to get into the beams. Manley stages first. Waiting on Victor. Victor's in. Lights down. Clean and green both sides of the racetrack. Victor Alvarez with a better 60-foot. Smoke coming out of Victor's car. Top end given to Manley. 797 with the upset. Moving on to the next round, and smoke from Victor's car up at the finish line as our spotters run across to check the racetrack. Tough break for Victor Alvarez, your number 1 qualifier. Done here in first round of Real Street Performance X Front Wheel Drive. As Manley is sliding around up at the top of the racetrack, that car just whipped around.
Wow. Oye, tremendo tutazo. El auto número 16, eliminando al auto que terminó en la posición número 1. Víctor Álvarez, el dominicano, confrontó problemas después del octavo. La mejor reacción para Víctor Álvarez, mejores 330.
So checking the replay here. This is for the Michael Manley machine up in the racing replay. Going down the racetrack in the shutdown area just fine. And then smoke starts burning from behind the back, and then you're going to see that rear end just whip around. I don't know if there was some maybe fluid on the rear tires there or what, but we also do have some fluid on the racetrack there from Victor. So we're going to get that cleaned up real quick, and I believe he is on the cleanup clock. those of you guys watching back at home, you get to see the East Coast Collision jet truck driving by after getting topped off over across the street. So once again, we have called stick shift to the lanes for second round. Grandis Racing stick shift to lanes for second round. And just because we're kind of talking about the stick shift cars here, for those of you guys that may have watched at home on Thursday or were here, you may have witnessed the two-car collision with Joel Grandis and Vlad Yevtushenko. First thing I want to say is that the Hall Tech girls are out there throwing out shirts for those of you guys out in the stands. Got to make some noise if you want them.
Hello, ladies.
Sube las manos si quieres gorra, sube las manos si quieres camisa, sube las manos, viene, sube las manos.
But one of the things that's been going on out in the drag racing world since that collision, Joel Grandis has said that every dollar and every penny of merch sales he's going to donate over to Vlad. On top of that, there's a shirt company, and I can't remember what it is, and I'm sorry, but you're going to see some fresh shirts coming out of Vlad Yevtushenko and Joel Grandis' camp, and it's actually a really cool photo. It's got both cars on it. Wow. All the proceeds are going to go to Vlad for that. And I got word about this morning. One of Vlad's very close friends and a lot of the Super World has put together a GoFundMe for Vlad. They're trying to raise money to help him either get the car repaired or do whatever needs to be done. So if you got some time and you decide you want to help out Vlad, check out the GoFundMe. If you want to donate a couple bucks, that'd be awesome. But I know the 2JZ World is really trying to help them out over there, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to have a little bit of help from the rest of the drag racing world. So that's a tough break. That was like the third or fourth pass on that car. I mean, just a heartbreak.
Wild Street, need you out of the lanes, please. Wild Street, need you out of the lanes, please. Wild Street, need you out of the lanes, please. Wild Street, need you out, please.
Viene categoría Wild Street, bájalo, categoría Wild Street, bájalo. Oye, saludando por ahí a los muchachos, nuestros hermanos de República Dominicana, Team Buster, que está por ahí, Willy Espinal, Leo Ferrari, el team de Sama Mescar, activo, Brian del Villar.
On back roads and drag strips, farm fields, and the interstate, there's a movement growing. A movement of hardworking men and women that trust Hot Shots Secret to take care of their vehicles. It's the fastest growing diesel additive brand, but you don't have to take our word for it. Take theirs. Lab formulated, dyno tested, tracked and proven. Hot Shots Secret, powered by science.
Winning doesn't just happen. You have to engineer it. You have to test it and make it better than it was the last time. Our engineers have the passion to create the parts you need, the way you need them to be, again and again and again. We've led this game for over 40 years, and we design, refine, and perfect every valve train part worthy of the winner's circle.
Red Line Oil, formulated to win, proven by me.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
Proven by me. Formulated to win, proven by me. Proven by me.
Proven by me.
Proven by me. Proven by me.
Formulated to win, proven by me.
When you use Hot Shot Secret oil and fuel additives, you get decades worth of cutting-edge innovation. Innovation that saves you money and maximizes efficiency and performance. Hot Shot Secret started with a mission to solve one engine problem. Today, we have solutions for all kinds of common issues that impact your bottom line. From our world-class lab to your cars, trucks, and equipment, Hot Shot Secret is powered by science.
We drive performance. We drive passion. A background in drag racing. And a future in all forms of motorsports. Because success in one sport isn't enough. Pushing ourselves to be the best climbing every mountain, topping every peak, until you see fuel tech everywhere.
Auto cualificando con 7.90, carril derecho. Nicole Earl cualificando número 12 con 7.98, alerta de 7 segundos, saca la camarita, vamos arriba.
So Bradley Dillon and the Dillon Roofing Machine on the right side, Nicole Elf, Demon Motorsports, Boston Scientific on the left lane. 2 7-second machines here getting ready to go side by side as Nicole Elf into the pre-stage beams. As final call for Greatest Racing Stick Shift. Final call, Greatest Racing Stick Shift to the lanes, please. Pre-stage beams on for the pair. Nicole Elf's going to stage it first. Bradley Dillon will build boost, stage it second. Lights down. Advantage on the tree will go to Dillon. But out in front, it's going to be Nicole Elf. Top end of the racetrack, win light shines. Nicole Elf, 8:03.0, 190. As we're going to just play it safe and check the right side real quick.
8.03 para la damita Nicole Earl, que pasa a la próxima ronda con 8.03, 190 millas. Activo, dímelo, los fiebros que están conectados a la página de Flow Racing. Dímelo, Yomar Gaming, estamos activos.
Wild Street, let me get your first round of lanes, please. Wild Street for your first round pairings of lanes. Wild Street for your first round pairings of the lanes.
Viene categoría Wild Street, baja los carriles, primera ronda eliminatoria. Vamos allá, Serie X con Tom Turner, cualificando con 8.05. Se enfrenta a Ryan Harmon, cualificando carril izquierdo con 7.95. Carrerita buena es lo que hay. George Pennsylvania por el izquierdo. Desde New York por el carril derecho. Precision Turbo respaldando el carril derecho.
So Tom Turner and Ryan Harmon will get ready to go side by side here. Ryan Harmon finally joining the 7-second zone. And your number 9 qualifier, Tom Turner, made it in as an alternate. Here for the right side, 91 CRX. Let's see if he can put a 7 up on the board potentially. So Harmon, the favorite on this one. But again, this is a field full of 7-second capable cars. Here at Roller Street Performance, front wheel drive. Red light start for Tom Turner. Ryan Harmon going on to round number 2. And smoke, might have been tire smoke there from Harmon. This dissipates pretty quickly at 896.0135. Again, I believe he got out of it early.
Viene cometiendo falta, carril derecho, ganando Ryan Harmon por el carril izquierdo.
My heart says tire smoke, and that's what we're going to hope for.
Viene donde están los boricuas, ¿dónde están los boricuas? ¿Quién viene por ahí, por el carril derecho? Girl Power. Johanna Marie por el carril derecho en su poderoso Civic. Carril izquierdo, como dice mi panita Chris Higgins, la Moosa por el carril izquierdo. What you say, Chris?
He's wanting me to do it. David, no, their left side, La Moosa. Uy. The 89 rusted Civic out. Beautiful looking machine. Number 6 in the field, Joanna Marie, the female out of Orlando here on the right side. 2000 Civic, K-Series power. The power plant for the right side, B-Series for the left lane.
Uy, ya tenemos a Fabián también tirándose la corneta. Oye, 7.96. 7.96, cualificando 11, Johanna. 7.91, carril izquierdo. Proba Boricua, no le tiene miedo a nada. Vamos arriba, Johanna Marie. ¿Dónde están las chicas y cuántos van a la Boricua? Grítale, ¿cuántos van a Johanna? Uy, todas esas camisetas rositas que ven los bleachers, vamos para encima. Estamos contigo, Johanna.
It's the North versus South matchup here. Left lane's in, right lane's in. Lights are down. Advantage on the tree will go to Joanna Marie. Joanna Marie's going to be out in front. Here comes David No. Top of the racetrack at the stripe. Give it to Joanna Marie. 796 for identical to what you're in qualifying. And she's getting squirrely up at the top of the racetrack. But I believe that was just the parachute. 8.059 there for David O. Joanna Marie moving on to round number 2.
Oye, y no me hables de consistencia. 7.96.4, 7.96.4. El mismo tiempo del pase anterior. Vuelve y lo repite. Joanna Marie pasando a la siguiente ronda.
Next pair on water box, J.F. Kelly, last year's runner-up with what I believe was a career best 7:89.4 in qualifying. For the man in the left lane, Max Ledoux on the right side. Also from Quebec, Canada, just as J.F. Kelly, number 13 in the field, going to 7:98.4. So we'll see if we can see side-by-side 7-second passes from the Canadians here.
Vamos allá, Max Ledoux por el carril derecho, J.F. Kelly por el izquierdo.
Lights are down, advantage on the tree will go to J.F. Kelly. J.F. Kelly out in front. Here comes Ledoux. Not going to be enough on the whole shot. J.F. Kelly moving on, and a lot of smoke pouring out of Ledoux's car up at the top end. 8:080 J.F. Kelly moving on to round number 2. Max Ledoux smoking up there.
Zumba pasando a la próxima ronda, J.F. Kelly. Oye, que lo dejó bien pegado desde la reacción con 1.43, los 60 pies, 5.34, que es octavo de 7 segundos. Carril derecho con tremendo casulón. Tremendo casulón para el Civic verde de Max Ledoux. Oye, tremendo el carrerón de la boricua Joanna Marie, que no se dejó.
Next pair going to be Alyssa Tavares and Chad Carpenter. Tavares, your left lane. Carpenter in your right. Numbers 3 and 14 in the field. Tavares has got more left in this machine. Only a 7.86 and a $1.89. Carpenter is on the tower side, was number 14 qualifier, going 7.98.6, 188 for his best pass. So we'll see how the two Civics will match up here.
Vieron por encima dominicano por el carril izquierdo. ¿Dónde están los dominicanos? ¿Dónde están los dominicanos? Sube las manos. Cookie Team Racing de los querentones. Por el carril izquierdo, CJ Tune en la programación. USA por el derecho, Chuck Carpenter. Vamos arriba los latinos por el carril izquierdo, boricua. Uno con Cookie Team Racing hasta abajo.
Another North versus South matchup with Carpenter from Pennsylvania, Tavares from Florida for the two B-Series powered machines. Here up on the starting line as Carpenter will turn on the pre-stage beams first. Tavares will now join. Carpenter goes straight in. Tavares is straight in. Lights are going to be down. Both cars going to leave clean. Advantage to the 60-foot is Tavares. Carpenter's keeping up. Top of the racetrack. Give it to Tavares. 791.3, 182. Carpenter 8-12 with a 2, 189. Not quite enough. Wilson Tavares moves on to round 2.
Zumba Cookie Team Racing. Que pasa la próxima ronda. Wilson Tavares, la leyenda, papá. República Dominicana en la casa.
And I have heard cleanup on the racetrack, which means that is going to be left lane, which I believe was Tavares. Wilson Tavares is officially on the cleanup clock. So racers, like we said earlier, please double check everything, make sure everything is locked down, good to go, 100%. If an official tells you to do something, please do so. We got a lot of racing to go, and I know you guys don't want to race till 1 a.m., so help us help you. The track cleanup is going to be underway as all three tractors are currently rolling, and we're hoping this one's going to be a quick one.
Oye, saludito por ahí de nuestros hermanos de Aruba que están conectados ahí, activos. Dímelo, Leomar Cruz, también saludo por ahí. Gordo Photography activo. El Coriara Jonathan también activo. Humacao Arena RC también activo. Dímelo, Helio. Easy Precision Balancing, buscando las camisas. Dímelo, Helio, los duros en balanceo.
Yeah, real quick, guys. I just got a message from Vlad Yevtushenko. I want to share with all of you. It says, you know, hey, thank you, and thank you for the announcement. I just heard driving home. Support from the community has been overwhelming. He loves this event and everyone that's here. He thanks you all so much, and also for Joel Granis for stepping up, saying, you know what, Joseph, whatever I can do to help him out, you know, and I feel in my heart, and Higgins, you can back me on this one, if the roles were reversed, Vlad Yevtushenko would do the exact same thing.
Everybody has spoken very highly of Vlad. Everybody speaks very highly of just the stick shift community and what they've done. So it's a really cool thing. It's awesome to see that they're getting behind and trying to help Vlad out. Again, it's a heartbreak thing, what happened, but everybody's trying to pitch in, you know, for what was an awesome opportunity that ended up, you know, kind of coming apart in a unfortunate situation. But again, shout out to Joel Granis, the 2GZ, and import community for getting behind Vlad Yevtushenko and helping out the brother. Also, I'm not going to lie, I might actually buy one of those shirts myself because, one, to support, and two, I really like that design I saw. So, Vlad, appreciate you, brother. Joel Granis, appreciate you also.
Oye, sigue la gente enviándonos DM de dónde están conectados viendo por Flow Racing. Óyeme, está Valentina y Emiliano que están viéndonos. Óyeme, allá desde Orlando, Zumba, Yujin. El Emiliano curándose, viendo las carreras. Dios te bendiga, Emiliano.
Javon got a microphone, y'all. Javon with a microphone is like the book if you give a mouse a cookie, I feel like sometimes.
It's going to mess up. But no, real quick, man, it's Sunday here. It's dope. I got to give a big shout out to this young fan sitting over there in the VIP section on the pit side. He goes by the name of Anthony Santiago. My man is over there chilling, enjoying himself and having a great time. So Higgins.
Yo.
So what is it like? This is my first time here on a Sunday. I normally just do Saturdays.
That's fair, you do.
I know, but it's just
but
like.
You see, you out there going to church, you out there trying to like help the community.
I try my best.
You know, definitely not sleeping in. You're
No.
definitely not chillaxing.
Not
like,
at all.
you
I'm
know.
not doing any of that. But once again, Anthony, where you at, Lord Anthony?
He's vibing. That's what he's doing. He's vibing. He's vibing. Fifth year in a row sold out capacity crowd here at the 29th Annual Haltech World Cup Finals presented by Wiseco. And there's not an inch of space on this property. You are shoulder to shoulder. I hope you showered and, you know.
Man, listen. I really hope, you know, what is Dove, Degree, Shore, you know, make sure you did all the essentials because it is shoulder to shoulder out here today, for real. It was the same way yesterday. It's always packed out here 24/7 when it comes to World Cup, bro.
Yo, you know why? Because like I said, attempted to be duplicated but never replicated.
Man, I don't think you'll ever see nothing like this except for being right here.
I agree, 110%, man.
And I'm mad. I missed the bikini contest, and everything.
You done messed up at Aaron.
I did. Hey, fans, did any of y'all see the bikini contest?
A couple, but I think a lot of them were ready to be, ready for some racing, getting in their seats, sitting back, relaxed, matching all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. A couple of
Okay, Fresh Prince.
Oye, aquí estamos viendo el dron casa llena, es lo que hay aquí en Maryland International Raceway World Cup Final. Dímelo, Chesina, vamos por encima, Chesina, dímelo, Chesina, vamos por encima. Aquí está Hueso, papá, dice que está ready para ti. También inspector Jimmy Reyes que está conectado. Dímelo, Jimmy Reyes que está conectado.
Win races. They want money. They want bragging rights. Make no mistake about it, Courtney. People love trophies. This is what this event is about, the World Cup Finals. We saw Jason Miller, event promoter, put this cup out here before practice yesterday. It's out here. Every time somebody comes up to this line, they are thinking about this. Your family has a storied history of winning trophies. What does something like this mean to a race team, a family, and everybody involved?
Now, there's a lot of money up for grabs here this weekend, but that is probably the last priority.